echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound, and I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Welcome to Cumberland.
We're one of the oldest farms in Maine and been raising apples here in Cumberland Center for centuries.
This year is our inaugural Community Fall Festival. We have a 5-acre corn maze. It's really amazing and intricate and spectacular.
This year alone, we have about 425 adoptions.
I've tasted every single bottle that comes in here, and that's the best part of the job.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of MaineLife, a show that's dedicated to telling positive stories about life right here in Maine. Community has always been at the center of my MaineLife. Support and involvement in our communities are critical to Maine's success. I'm so fortunate to lead an organization that believes in giving back over $1.2 million and thousands of volunteer hours each year to the communities we serve. It's the best part of my job. If you need help with your financial needs, or this is your year to change your banking relationship, our staff stand ready to assist you. So click or call Kennebec Savings Bank today. Enjoy this episode of MaineLife and get out and explore our beautiful state. Thanks for watching.
Hi everybody, and welcome to this episode of MaineLife, and welcome to Cumberland, my neck of the woods.
So nice to be here, and it's also nice because I didn't have to plan this itinerary. You took care of all the details for once.
And we have a great itinerary planned. I love Cumberland for so many reasons, but I also feel like it is a destination. So today on tap, we've got some animals, really good wine, amazing delicious food, a corn maze. We've been talking about this for years.
Yes, we have. Can't wait to beat you in that activity as well.
So really an introduction to farm life and family fun. We're here at one of my favorite spots, Dara Bistro. They had just extended their dinner service, so we'll be back here for dinner. But first, we've got to get a muffin and some coffee.
Let's do it.
Hey, Kelsey.
Hi, Erin. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Oh, so good to be back. What do we got today? Let's see.
You know, morning time, we do a bunch of baked goods, a lot of gluten-free stuff. Bagels every single morning, a sourdough starter that I began back in like 2001, 2002. It's a little bit different every day for, you know, a couple little things. And then the standards, you know, great muffins and pancakes and
breakfast sandwiches.
And biscuits to die for, so yeah.
Here's your muffin, Vanessa, and we'll see you ladies tonight for dinner.
Cannot wait to try it. Thank you. So we're now just about 45 seconds from the center of town where we just got our coffee at Dara Bistro, and here we are at Sweetzer Farm. I'm really excited to introduce you to my friend Greg. He's pretty sweet. Hey, Greg.
Erin,
Long
how are
time no
you?
see.
Nice to see you.
This is Vanessa.
Vanessa, great
Your
to
Maine
be
concierge.
here.
It's so good to be
Yes.
back and to share this awesome place with everyone.
We're so happy you're here, and I think maybe we ought to start with a fresh apple cider donut.
That's news.
Twist our arm.
This has been a family operation for over 200 years, and we're one of the oldest farms in Maine and been raising apples here in Cumberland Center for centuries. We grow a beautiful apple. We retail everything right here at our roadside market. So my goal is to raise the apples, sell them at the market, close up shop, and head to the mountains for the winter. The farm's about 12 acres. We're currently raising apples on 6 acres here. This is the oldest tree in the orchard. This is the Wolf River, one of the old heirloom trees.
Look at how big this apple is.
Oh my gosh.
You know, you look at this.
It's the size of a pumpkin.
I mean, it is the size of a small pumpkin. It just got too heavy to... So it was a great dessert apple.
Yeah.
You know, the family could core it and put all kinds of spices, bake it in the oven, and you had some great fresh fruit early in the year. So although this tree is pushing, you know, 130 years old, it still produces just such a wonderful apple. As a kid, we used to take this and put it on the teacher's desk at school.
Who can bring the biggest apple?
Yeah.
That's funny.
You know, farming has always been part of this community's fabric, and I'm encouraged to see that there is agricultural activities taking place in Cumberland. We're very accessible to, you know, the greater Portland area, all the way up through the Brunswick Mid-Coast region, and people come here because of the fresh produce. We raise so many types of apples. I mean, here behind me, these are the classic Maine Macintosh. This is what built the apple industry in all of New England over the years. We now raise over 50 varieties of apples. So we're pretty unique, and people come back week after week after week to try our new limited edition varieties, our heritage and heirloom varieties. So we'll have some weeks up to 20 varieties in our market at one time. Here's a favorite. Here's a snow apple. Of course, since I'm such a winter enthusiast, and the ski nut. And one of the features of the snow apple is very white on the inside.
To a good winter.
Yeah.
What a great spot.
Although we're not a pick-your-own orchard, we see so many young families now coming out, getting their photos with the pumpkins and the squash and the gourds, and everybody's just having a great time. And, you know, we're happy that we're able to maintain such a, you know, a piece of history, because in 1812, Maine had not been created as a state. We were still part of Massachusetts, and in 1812, Cumberland had not been formed yet. So we predate both the state of Maine and the town of Cumberland. So we have some deep roots here, and we're really proud of that, and we just love being in Cumberland Center.
A big thank you to Greg and his awesome team. We are full on some goodies.
Last bite.
Definitely a destination, everybody. We're gonna head out of town just a little bit here, a few miles, and go play with kitties. We are both animal lovers, so I'm excited to introduce you to our next spot.
Hi everyone, I want to welcome you here to Heart of Maine, a cat-only shelter. Our main goal is to take cats and kittens here under our organization to provide them with a place to live, to provide them with the medical care that they need, and then ultimately to find everyone a loving home. So this is room 1. This is for cats with food allergies.
Hi.
And they're on a special diet of duck and green pea. And this is Apollo, a little skittish with new people. And this one is Annabelle.
Hi, Annabelle.
She is not. She's very friendly. Oh, hi, Oliver.
Do you know all of their names?
They love me.
I do.
How many are there?
We have about 70 right now. And we have another dozen coming next week. And that doesn't include our kitten team.
And they're nice to each other. They don't fight?
Occasionally they do. Speck gets a little irritated when they get too close, but...
Claws.
Yes, she has them.
And I saw the adoption tree out there. It looks like a ton of,
Yes.
we found a ton of forever homes for
Yes,
cats.
so far this year we have about 425 adoptions, both cats and kittens. So it's been really successful, another successful year. The work that we do here, it kind of evolved over the years. You know, when we first started, the focus was on getting the cats in the door and then getting them kind of the basic care that they needed. But that work has evolved, and now it's changed to, for instance, this room is for cats who have specific food allergies. We have another room that is strictly for diabetics. We have another room for senior cats. That's so important to us, and it helps those cats to become healthier and to live longer.
How long have you been a volunteer?
Almost 20 years.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm one of the I retired.
The OGs.
and Came out here and fell in love with the cats.
My mom would always bring home stray kittens, and we would always nurse them back to health, and it was a big part of my childhood. So
Oh, nice.
we love kitties.
Nice. I'm so glad you came here. This is such a wonderful shelter.
That's nice.
It is.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Yes, and thank you so much for coming out to see us. And as you just met with Carmen, we always could use volunteers here.
Yes.
They're the backbone of our organization and always have been since we started back in 1997 in a rehabilitated barn here in Cumberland.
Well, you can tell that she loves what she does for
Yes.
20 plus years. So,
Absolutely.
well, thank you so much. Volunteer, donate.
Bring supplies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, Andy.
Take care.
Selling your car? Let Berlin City make it easy for you. We'll buy you a vehicle, whether you're buying one from us or not. At Berlin City, we offer a fast and accurate vehicle appraisal using most up-to-date market information, like this magazine from 1981. Just kidding. It's Jimmy. That way, you have more time doing things you love doing. So visit us online or any of our locations so we can buy your car and you can keep driving.
So here we are at the Cumberland Food Stop to get a little lunch before the corn maze action. I love coming here for their Italians. They've got great sandwiches, prepared foods that we always grab to go.
And I can smell that smoker over there, so I'm expecting some pulled pork or something off of that thing.
And in addition to that, I've been told that Mark, the owner, has some fine wines that he'd like to show you, so we can put him to the test.
Okay, not boxed wine like you
get
like?
out of town.
Okay.
Hello, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm the owner of the Cumberland Food Stop. Welcome. This is my store, and let's show you around. We've got like most of what you'd find in a regular convenience store, from the candy and cigarettes and chips and beer, but we also have a great wine shop with over 400 labels. We smoke our own meats and make great sandwiches with them. We corn our own pastrami. I have an in-house butcher who's very skilled, and he grinds our own hamburger, cuts beautiful steaks. We have a baker, and she makes fantastic cinnamon rolls. They have big giant rolls with lots of ooey gooey glaze, and she makes great whoopie pies. So it's like those are fresh things that if somebody hadn't been here, say 5 years ago, they might not realize how much we've upped our game. This is Zach, our butcher, who prepared all the meats today. Well, I picked out a couple things for you. I wanted you to have something from our smoker, so we're gonna do a pulled pork sandwich with a Carolina mustard sauce. And then you'll have our classic hamburger, because people love our burgers. It's a nice 5-ounce patty, and you're gonna be able to bite right into that.
Makes such a difference when you butcher, you grind your own burger. Wow. Oh yeah.
I'm really happy.
We've been here a long time. I've owned the store for 23 years. And our wine room, it started out with a little 3-foot section in the store when I bought it, and it's now grown to over 400 labels. There's a whole other world in that corner. This is where I spend most of my time. It's where my passion is. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
I get wines from all over the world. I've got all different price levels, and the best part of it is, if you look around here, I've tasted every single bottle that comes in here. If it doesn't pass my lips, it doesn't go on the shelf. And that's the best part of the job.
Wow. Yeah.
So I selected a few wines for you today. This is an Italian Frizzante white. And then we have a nice Pinot Noir from Oregon that I picked out from Rob Stewart. And then finally this nice Zinfandel from Carol Shelton. Zinfandel's a pretty heavy, fruity, jammy wine, but you're still in barbecue season, and it's great with barbecue. It goes really good with strong flavors.
And it's called the Wild Thing. That's all you, girlfriend. I also was told by my hairstylist that you do sometimes monthly tastings.
That's correct. Yep. When staffing allows, we do them pretty regularly. This is where I set up, and they're free. And people can come in and sample the wines that I've selected, usually 5 or 6 wines.
Nice.
And it's a great way to get introduced to taste, because people know they're comfortable with the things that they see every day at the grocery store. And I try to get something in their hand that's like, for $2 more, try this, or instead of always going to this region, try this one and have some fun.
So good.
What notes are you getting there, Erin?
Citrus. Is that true?
That's absolutely right.
You want to sing Wild Thing? Wild Thing. You make my heart sing.
I like that. That works pretty well.
Let's do a toast.
Yeah.
Come on over, new friend.
All right.
To Cumberland, new friends in a great community.
To Cumberland.
Cheers.
It takes a long time to build a reputation, and we've been at it for over 150 years.
We come to work each and every day to grow that reputation. It's always been about respect, generosity, and doing what's right for the customer. Whether we're helping local businesses finance their future or supporting community programs, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust. We're a local bank run by local people, so we're invested in making our community stronger. I'm Craig Garofalo, and I invite you to come into a Kennebec Savings Bank branch today and experience the difference.
We have a lot of women in leadership roles here. To me, it's just been such a tremendous opportunity.
CMP from top to bottom, I think people are always thinking about how we can be more inclusive. Your team is only as good as all of you working together. That diversity drives a better solution in the end.
This is my family, and we just work together and support one another. Central Maine Power has given me an amazing life. It's not a job, it's who I am.
So our next stop is here at the Pine Ridge Acres farm stand, where you meet one of my besties, Michelle Chinquette, who helps her family on the farm. And in addition to all of the locally sourced ingredients and foods that you'll see inside, my favorite part, I think, is that it's on the honor system.
How Maine?
Very Maine. Let's go meet Michelle. Hello. Hi, friend.
Hi.
Hi. Vanessa. Michelle.
Good to finally meet you. Welcome to Pine Ridge Acres Farm Store. We are a 24/7 honor system farm store where you can come for your meat and dairy, egg and craft needs, an array of what we have on the farm as well as from other local Maine makers and vendors. So we have a lot of great options here. We have some chicken, we have your steak, your tenderloin, your steak tips, an array of organs if that's your fancy. Also some slab pizza if that's more your fancy.
And the pie, the two fat cats, we love them.
Absolutely. We also have a mix of canned goods over here, sauces. This pickled garlic is lovely, but I wouldn't get too close to your friends after it, but it's delicious. Some jellies and jams.
Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, we are coming up on Thanksgiving, so it seems appropriate. So this is one of the things I love making. Reusable egg keepers. I feel a little classy keeping them in my fridge, right? Reusable, so you can bring them back and forth, grab your eggs from here, bring them home. Also some humor for all ages. Guess what? Chicken butt never gets old. One of the things that I've been really lucky to watch is my family's ability to help keep some of this land in agriculture. There's benefits building houses, there's benefit to development, but there's also benefit to keeping it as working land. And seeing it grow and seeing it fostered and seeing the passion that the whole team has put into it, and then seeing the community really get behind them and support it and watch it flourish has been spectacular. This year is our inaugural Community Fall Festival on Pine Ridge Acres. We have a 5-acre corn maze. It's really amazing and intricate and spectacular, and I'm terrified I'm gonna get lost in it, so I haven't done it yet. But we are super excited to meet you down there with the kids and get ready to go have some fun, do some bouncing on the jumpy pillow, I think, and probably not get lost in the corn maze.
Yeah! Jump, 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 jump!
Welcome to the Pine Ridge Acres Community Fall Festival.
Yay!
The screaming is all happy screaming. The only crying is when parents tell their kids they have to leave. It's good, clean fun.
Go see the piggy. Look at the piggy.
All of the people that work here are people out of the community that either have full-time jobs and they pitch in here when they can. They're high school kids that are looking to get some job experience.
Yay!
I mean, it's just a great, great event, and it's brought to you by a really great community.
Yeah! Okay, here's on TV. Woo! Go get her, go get her!
All right, who's ready for the corn maze?
Let's go, let's go.
Basically, it was an idea that came out at a February meeting. Corn went in the ground the middle of May. The maze was then cut the 1st of June, and then basically it was scrambled to get the events up, shape the land to make it work. Pumpkins went in June, so it was a mad dash, but we're here and we're very happy with how it came out.
Year after year?
Absolutely, 100%. With everybody's support, people coming out and having a good time, then we'll be able to do this year after year.
Yay! Nice job! MaineLife!
I think what is most important about Real Maine and the program is that it showcases the really great things that Maine farmers and producers are doing. Maine agriculture in general is full of really hardworking, caring, and giving people. The passion and creativity that they put into what they do to produce really high quality food and farm products is unmatched.
Hey everybody, I'm Brian.
And I'm Kelsey.
And we are at Dara Bistro in downtown Cumberland, Maine. This was a breakfast and lunch spot for many, many years. Did a big bakery business as well, and we're transitioning into doing dinner.
We really wanted to keep the morning coffee shop thing going because we are pretty much the only coffee shop in town. And I really like having the mix of like the fast-paced breakfast crowd and then the slower dinner where you actually get to know your customers. And I think most of our customers are locals, so we try to do a really small menu that changes more often to keep them coming back for more versus having this giant menu that's always the same every time you come.
You know, we do a lot of our own charcuterie. We've got a pretty cool endive and apple salad, local apples, and Great Hill blue cheese out of Massachusetts. We do a lot of vegetarian stuff. So I use local tofu, Hiawa tofu, out of, I think they're in Rockland or Rockport now. I met those guys a bunch of years ago when I was in Midcoast and he was just starting out, and I've used that product forever and ever. That's on tonight. We're using local farm-made salmon, and I've got some duck breast from Commonwealth Farm that came in the other day that we're using. Got some fresh pasta and Parmesan for the kiddos.
Wow, look at that.
Butternut squash soup and a maple cream. So we've got like 4 acres up in New Gloucester. So we've got a little homestead. Squash came from our stuff, and if you're lucky enough to come in for breakfast, some days you'll actually get our farm eggs.
Nice, that's amazing.
And this is our charcuterie plate. I'll pass that to you.
Wow.
We've got a country pork pate, some homemade mustard, my grandmother's bread and butter pickles, pork rillettes, some pickled veggies, tomato chutney, and copacabana. All right, Maine farm salmon, new potatoes, verbena, butter sauce, verbena from our garden, some baby carrots, and endive.
That is beautiful.
This is it's chicken pot pie.
That's a very beautiful chicken pot pie.
Oh, look!
The chickens.
So
That's the pie crust.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
What,
so
and your little
just a breast, a confit leg. There's a chicken confit sausage below that, mushrooms, gravy, all the chicken pot pie fixings.
Oh my gosh.
That is incredible. What does a chicken say?
That's right.
Bug, bug. Thank you. Wow. Here we go, guys. Raise your glass. Cheers to a wonderful evening out at Dara Bistro.
Yay!
Cheers. Cheers, Kyla.
Oh, he just cheersed her.
Boom. Dara Bistro, everyone.
So if you're a fellow Mainer or visiting our beautiful state for the very first time and want your own personalized itinerary, visit my website or give me a call.
Thank you for watching this episode of MaineLife. To follow our adventures, check out our website or my Instagram at Arno Valley. Thank you to our sponsors, New Center Maine, and to all of you for tuning in. Happy adventuring, and we'll see you next week. Will we see you next week?
All right, how am I looking?
You look great. So,
Sorry guys, we left that donut over there.
so I'll say, and it's on the honor system, and then you can say, "Let's go, I'm hungry."
Let's go steal some shit.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Inspector, you okay?
Did you get scared? It's okay.
What are you
She's
doing
all
to the
right.
cats, Erin?
Oh, well, look at this, Vanessa.
There you go.
For those of you
Erin likes
like
the
me,
boxed variety.
I do. I think there's nothing wrong. Got high noons over here, another fave.
We got it for all tastes and levels.
Okay, that's very kind of you.